The deployment of the USS Abraham Lincoln to the Persian Gulf has triggered a wave of concern and speculation worldwide. This is not a routine naval rotation. The United States Navy has declared an emergency deployment of one of its most advanced aircraft carriers, signaling a serious escalation in regional tensions. The Abraham Lincoln, a Nimitz-class nuclear-powered supercarrier, is being sent to one of the most volatile areas on the planet, and its presence carries far, reaching strategic, military, and political implications. The timing of this deployment is critical. In recent months, tensions between the United States and Iran have steadily increased due to a combination of stalled diplomatic negotiations over Iran's nuclear program, provocative missile tests, and ongoing regional conflicts involving Iranian-backed militias in Iraq, Syria, and Yemen. The deployment of the Abraham Lincoln is a clear demonstration that the U.S. is prepared to respond decisively to any perceived threat or escalation in the region. It serves both as a deterrent to Iran and as a message to the international community that America remains committed to regional security and the protection of its allies. The Abraham Lincoln is more than just a ship. It is a floating military base capable of projecting enormous firepower across the region. Equipped with over 70 aircraft, including F/A-18 Super Hornets, electronic warfare jets, and reconnaissance planes, the Carrier Strike Group can launch simultaneous operations on multiple fronts. The presence of the carrier in the Persian Gulf allows the United States to respond to threats without relying on regional air bases, which could be vulnerable to attack or political limitations. In essence, the Abraham Lincoln brings immediate, flexible, and overwhelming military capability directly to the heart of a potential crisis zone. From a strategic standpoint, this deployment serves multiple purposes. It secures critical maritime routes, particularly the Strait of Hormuz, through which a significant portion of the world's oil passes. Iran has repeatedly threatened to disrupt shipping in this narrow but vital waterway, and the presence of a carrier strike group acts as a powerful deterrent to any such action. Additionally, the deployment enhances the U.S.'s intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance capabilities in the region, enabling real-time monitoring of Iranian military movements, missile tests, and naval operations. This intelligence advantage is crucial for maintaining readiness and preventing miscalculations that could escalate into open conflict. The emergency deployment also reflects the U.S. military's readiness and adaptability. Moving a carrier strike group into position is a complex operation requiring coordination among multiple ships, aircraft, and support personnel. It demonstrates the capability of the Navy to respond swiftly to emerging crises, reinforcing both operational flexibility and deterrence. The Abraham Lincoln's presence allows the U.S. to influence regional dynamics without engaging in direct combat, making it a tool of both military strategy and diplomacy. Despite its deterrent value, the deployment is not without risk. Operating in close proximity to Iran raises the potential for accidental encounters or deliberate provocations. Any miscalculation could escalate quickly into a wider conflict, putting both American personnel and regional stability at risk. Nevertheless, the Navy's advanced command, control, and surveillance systems, combined with the capabilities of the carrier's air wing, provide a buffer against missteps, allowing for calculated responses to any threat. The geopolitical implications of sending the Abraham Lincoln to the Persian Gulf are profound. Its signals to allies such as Israel, Saudi Arabia, and the Gulf Cooperation Council states that the U.S. is committed to their security, while simultaneously sending a message to Iran and other potential adversaries that the U.S. is prepared to defend its interests and maintain freedom of navigation in international waters. This dual signaling function is critical in a region where perceptions of strength and resolve often shape the actions of states and non-state actors alike. In summary, the emergency deployment of the USS Abraham Lincoln to the Persian Gulf is a multifaceted strategic maneuver. It provides the United States with immediate military power in a high-risk region, enhances intelligence and surveillance capabilities, secures critical shipping lanes, and demonstrates both deterrence and readiness. While the risks of escalation cannot be ignored, the deployment represents a clear message that the United States is fully engaged, highly capable, and prepared to act decisively to maintain stability in one of the world's most strategically important regions.